In my last video, I did an overnight backpacking trip at Great Basin National Park, and in this one, I'll be finishing up the road trip and eventually driving back to Arizona, but not before visiting some really cool places along the way. But for now, I'm actually driving into Great Basin National Park again, just to do a short day hike and check out Wheeler Peak, the highest point in the park. This right here is part of the Wheeler Peak Scenic Drive, where there are a lot of places to pull off on the side of the road and just enjoy the views. Directly up ahead in this clip is Wheeler Peak. It's actually not only the highest point in the park, but also the second highest mountain in the entire state of Nevada at 13,065 feet above sea level. Here's a view of the peak again, it's the one on the right, and this is part of the Alpine Lakes Loop. It's a short day hike about 3 miles long and 400 or 500 feet of elevation, so much easier than the backpacking trail that I did in the previous video, which you can go check out after this. Now I'll shut up for just a bit so that you can enjoy the sights and sounds of the hike. After that, and just after a long few days around Great Basin, I finally started driving out of the park. Took one last look at the park sign and headed out. Overall, I really enjoyed the time at Great Basin. Every time I visit a national park, I try to give it like a tier list rating, and I would put Great Basin at an A-. The landscapes are very similar to Rocky Mountain National Park, and although the mountains aren't quite as stunning, it's really nice not having to deal with the huge crowds you'd see in Colorado. I stayed overnight in Cedar City, Utah, and the next day I set out to visit Cedar Breaks National Monument. From here you can probably already tell I'm in Utah, just from the color of the red rocks. Cedar Breaks, which you see right here, is just such a stunning landscape. Even on a day like this that was cloudy and there would be a thunderstorm soon. As you can see, it's basically like a mini version of Bryce Canyon, so it's a great option if you want to see something like Bryce Canyon but without the crowds. I would have liked to spend more time here, but there was a nasty storm rolling in, so I had to get back on the road. But even from the comfort of my car, the views were no less incredible. And that's just the thing about Utah. Almost everywhere you look, it seems like it could be a national park or something. This section of road driving over a small mountain pass was especially cool. Just look at those rocks. Eventually I crossed over into Arizona and made another quick stop at the Glen Canyon Dam area, where you can see the mighty Colorado River. Nice little steak dinner at Denny's, of course, then I called it a night. This last day of the trip would just be a few more hours of driving before I finally got home. Not too much to see here, but enjoy the scenery of Arizona. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this entire series of the Great Basin trip. If you haven't seen the previous videos, you can check them out in this playlist. Anyways, stay tuned for a Grand Canyon video, which should be out sometime soon. hopefully.